Hi everybody, this is Lorindil and Axel from MoMCards. We will try to introduce you all the new card from Herald of the Void. So we will present to you all card by faction. We will start with the Haven and also all the other faction.
Okay, so the first creature we have to comment is the Wolf Guard, which have the ability cannot attack, which is a new ability in the next
Extension sets, yes.
So I think this is an interesting ability that allows a card to have a lot of HP and cost rather good. So
And new kind of creature, you will have them to don't take damage at the beginning of the game, but you will not attack with because of this new ability. So they can give us powerful statistics like retaliation and HP to increase the, the power of this card. Uh, from my opinion, this is a good card, but I don't know if we will play with this one during a long time.
this is very defensive card, so for control deck, but I don't think we can put this in a Kieran or Siegfried deck.
Yeah. The next one is more interesting because it's a new distance creature. A shooter, yes, better. So this shooter is cost is 4, and you have nice stats because it's 3/3/6 and immune to retaliation. I think in the Haven we don't have a good creature to shoot for range your range line. So this one will be better than
Yeah,
what we have now.
this creature has 6 HP, so even if you want to defend, it's I think it's a good creature.
Yeah, it's pretty
to have.
nice. It's a pretty nice creature with 3 in retaliation. So you could play it on Siegfried retaliation or this kind of defensive deck.
Yeah.
So it's interesting card. So this one was on the forum a few days ago. So
this ability Swift is my favorite, I think, for the new creatures we have in this set. Swift that allow you to attack and move with your creature in the same turn, so you can attack then
defend another line.
Yeah, defend another line or save your creature. So this is really really a good good ability, I think.
Yeah, I think you will have more tricks with this kind of creature because you're not only on one line. On one line, you can yes attack and defend in the same way in the same turn with the same card. So you will have more thing to do.
However, the card is a bit expensive for the attack value. Only 2 attack for
yeah, but it's average for even.
For Haven, yeah, it's okay.
Next one. So like I say, like I saw a few days ago on the forum, you know that you can suggest to the dev to build a new ability, new creature, new spell, and this one was proposed by French guy. I think maybe some other people ask for this too. So let me introduce new Flyer Guard 2. It's the same than shoot guard and
melee guard.
Melee. I don't remember the English word for this one, but you have the same ability for range and melee creature.
Yeah, so this is very interesting to be able to defend against flying creatures, necro creatures which rape the defensive Haven card.
Yeah, so this is again an even card to defense, not to fight, just to win time and go.
Yeah, and you can see that it has 5 HP for only a cost of 3.
Yes.
I think this is really a good card.
So this one, Immaculate Glory. It's not new ability because we have the same on Shinoshi.
Yeah.
New point is about counter. You can't place on it. So this card is typically a card if you play like Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering that you will use on your side deck because it's not a really good card about cost and value. But against something like Nergal creature, Ariana, it will be one of your best cards. So maybe for tournament or maybe a new way to fight on Duel of Champions, it will be good, but not to play on your main deck.
On ladder or Swiss tournament, I don't think this card has a really chance to be in decks.
So first epic, it's new creature and new way to play because this creature purpose to heal your hero from 1 damage every turn. Not every turn, every of your turn. But it's quite great. For 3 mana cost, you will have 1, 2, 4. Immune Retaliation, heal 2, so it's pretty good. On the
I think this card has really a future in Haven decks that play defensive, like Siegfried Retaliation or things like that.
Yeah, again, it's defensive way to play Haven. Oh, Angel of Mercy.
This one is interesting because when it hits the battleground, you have an effect that you can do, and this effect is to take back one card,
one creature card at random
from your graveyard and put it in your hand. So
you make card advantage.
Yeah,
because
this is interesting, and only three strengths.
Might. 3 might and 2 destiny.
To put it on play. So I think this is interesting flyer. So good creature.
Yeah, it's a good one, and it's interesting to see that they listen people because a lot of people said we need more creature with ability like come into play, and they do that. So it's nice to see how they listen the community. Chosen of Herald. So this is a common card. Mending. This is a
new ability.
Yeah.
So it allows you to heal your creature if you do not attack with it in one of your turns. So I think this again it's very defensive, but
defensive, but really interesting creature because 6 HP, and if you play it on Siegfried, but we will see the new Siegfried because it's quite sure he will have a nerf like for Kieran, but never mind. 6 HP, it's a lot, and if you just have to don't attack with hit, you will save this creature if your opponent don't kill her in 1 turn. So it's nice to see this new ability on
and
game.
It also it is a magic shooter, so just good.
Yeah, it's interesting again. Necro more than other faction. This
The
one
first
was
Inferno
the first
creature.
one. Yeah.
Mm.
So this one was on the first video that Ubisoft does. Again, it's defensive, but it's not a wall. It's just a creature you will put to die. It's a, a suicide creature because when she will die, you will burn 4 damage on all the row. So I think most of time you will kill yourself this creature to damage a row.
Yeah, I don't think we will be playing this card
No.
very much in Inferno because Inferno you just want to hit your opponent and you don't want to wait and see.
Yeah.
I don't think this is
Defensive way is not the best way for Inferno to
Yeah.
win. So new common creature again.
so. This is a big monster, 4/4/4. So
For 4 and 4 might.
yeah,
It's not interesting.
no, for
If
the same price you can
Yeah,
have
6/4
yeah,
or Lilium,
Lilin, which
Yeah.
is just
the
way
bet-
better.
one of the better creature cards from Inferno. So nothing to say about this card. So Chaos Lacerator. So you need Might, Magic, and Destiny to play it. But it could be interesting because it's Magic melee, only 2 mana cost, and you have a 2/03 with Area Blast. So
Basically just kills itself if it
Yeah.
attack a melee creature.
so you will attack only a range creature,
Mm.
and another way you will play it more defensive because if he die during the turn of your opponent, he will discard 1 card at random, and random discard is one of the best way to discard your opponent without seeing his hand. So maybe it will be played, but
I think it will because in Inferno right now we don't have a lot of
Turn
creatures
two.
that
Yeah.
you can put in play for 2. So
Yeah.
maybe we will see some deck with it.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because it's magic melee, so you could play 4 times the same event to boost your creature for free, and could be interesting to damage your opponent with. So another melee creature. This one is more expensive.
I really like this creature, even if it's a defensive card and that it costs 5. This is a creature that um, give berserk to all the enemy creatures in the same row that this one. So those creatures will have to attack automatically every turn this creature, and this creature just deal 4 damage to creatures that attack her. So I think it's fun.
Yeah,
This is a very fun card.
It's like it's different, but it looked like he had 4 Retilium.
Yeah.
But it's magic way to damage creatures, so you don't care about defensive ability like Heathen could have.
Yeah, and you deal damage to shooter too.
Yes.
Even creatures that are immune to retaliation
Yes.
take the 4 damage. So I think it's fun.
But
it's expensive,
it's
but fun.
too much expensive to be a serious card.
Yeah.
But it will be funny to play with.
I think we will lose against this card so many games, and this will be fun.
So another epic, yeah, one of the best card from this expansion.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's new card who clearly destroy OTK game. Like you can read, each player will don't have more than 6 cards on the hand on your hand. So there is no way to win like now
And it's good against Oteka, it's good against
some control deck too
Ariana, and every deck that need a lot of card
on
to
your
win.
hand. Yeah.
And,
So
and even if you destroy it during, if this card is destroyed during an opponent turns, the opponent have to discard one other card. So
you will make card advantage with this card.
yeah, so this is very good.
Yeah, it's nice shooter.
And this is a shooter that do not requires you to have some point in Magic.
Yeah.
I think that in Inferno there are not a lot of cards that don't really need Magic in shooters.
Yes. I think they don't have. Maybe one on Void Rising with Ubiquity. I don't know how they translate this. So it will be interesting to see this card. Void Arbiter. So we know the artwork from Facebook of Duel of Champions, but we didn't know the card. So now it's done. 4 mana cost. You need 3 might, 2 magic, and it's 2/1/4 for a magic shooter. It's quite a bit expensive if you have to compare to with Lilim or this kind of card. But it gives you magic channel too. So you're
you can cast 3 fireballs just after you put this in game. So
you will increase your magic from 2 point when this creature will be on play. And the other interesting ability is that player can't draw cards outside their supply phase. So you can't draw with your hero, you can't draw with event, you can't draw with fortune card.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yes, this is not so bad. I think this is a side deck card.
Yeah.
You will play this in side deck and most likely a good card.
Lurker in the Dark. It's
a very odd card, I think.
Yeah.
This requires 4 in might and only 2 resources to put in play. To play. This is strange.
It's a strange creature because she has fear 3, so opponent can't attack him with a creature who require 3 or less might, but it's not immune to retaliation, so you will eat creature and maybe die because of retaliation. I really don't like this creature.
The only deck is Xorn, in which you could possibly play it,
but it's not.
You have some better cards, even for 2 resources.
Yes.
I think
you have other thing. You will not play this card for sure. Uruk, wow, what a name. Urkrag Enforcer. So this is another stuff creature who cost 5, and it's 4/5/6 with Berserk and Sweep Attack. So
I think this is the kind of card that you really don't want to have
in front of
you, because even if you want to kill it, it has a 5 in retaliation, so it's very hard to kill. But however, it can't move. So once it's in play because of Berserk, this will be easy to counter, avoid, I think, or to avoid. But still,
but you have to deal with, because 6 HP, you will not kill him like that so easily. So.
And this is the kind of card that once it's in play, it deals you 4 damage every turn, and you can do a lot about it.
Yeah. So we switch to Necro, and this first creature is another wall. So cannot attack, regenerate 1, just 1 retaliation and 5 HP, but
it's better than the two we
The
saw
even,
earlier,
yeah.
and because it has 5 HP and only costs 2, you can move it every turn. So yeah, I think with regenerate, it's a quite a good card in Ariana or
Yeah.
things like that.
This is a new shooter, so I really like this creature because it's a new shooter for Necro who cost only 3, and the statistics are quite good for 3 mana cost. 2/5, immune to retaliation. Nothing, not a
Yeah,
lot of thing to say about this card. It's great.
I
Not
think for 3 it's the equivalent of Lamassu that
Yeah,
you have.
it look like Lamasu. You just have 1 HP left,
And
but you gain you win immune to retaliation. So it's quite interesting.
yeah, very good card. This
So
one is great too.
yeah,
So,
it's great strong card for flashbang deck because it's a incorporeal creature. It's a new 3-drop for flashbang.
yeah.
Also
It has
for
4 HP, 5 in flashbang. So
yeah,
very interesting.
creature to play. It's
And
flyer, magic.
a lot of incorporeal creatures do not have 2 in retaliation. This one is great even if you want to defend. So
Yes. So I think this new creature will be played too, like
yeah,
the
even in Nergal or
yes,
Ariana.
yeah, it's a good 3-drop.
Yeah,
If you have a lot of creature who cost 3, you can play only your hero with 3 point on might and draw every turn. So you can do something like a Nergal Rush with
yeah,
no more than 3 point on might. It could be great to try to this kind of deck. So this one was introduced by Space Elephant on the international forum, I think so,
yeah.
or maybe Hazard, but this creature was discussed. So it's not a lot of things to say. Just it's too for me. It's too expensive.
Yeah, for 5,
5 on might.
you can play Atropos or very annoying card.
Like Heartchilish.
Yeah,
Only shooter for 4 is maybe better than this one.
yeah,
The ability Fear is interesting, but you're not immune to retaliation, so I don't think it's so interesting card for this cost. Soul Consuming Leash. What an interesting creature. Again, it's defensive, but I I think this creature could be played. The statistic 217 is not so great for 4 mana cost on Necro, but the ability is really nice.
yeah,
When you play Earth spell,
yeah. Earthquake or
um,
insect.
I don't remember the English name for the swarm, but when you deal 3 damage to each creature,
Yeah,
it's quite great because this one will heal 2 points of damage for each creature died. So almost of your time this creature will have between 5 and 7 HP, so it's a really good tank. Your opponent have to kill him in 1 turn, not
I think this card would have been very strong with 1 point more in retaliation.
yeah,
If it had
yeah, 2 to 7.
yeah, it
But
would be really great. I think 4 is quite expensive for
yeah, but we will see
yeah.
on control deck again. So
Namtaro Chandler. This is a Necro Wolf Captain,
yes,
but I think this is way this is not as good as a Wolf Captain, because the Wolf Captain only needs creatures to be strong, and this one needs
Ongoing
ongoing
spell.
spells that are
Not the best one.
not the best card in Duel of Champions for now.
So we will see by time if some great deck builder will make some pretty nice deck with, but for the moment I'm a little skepticism. I have a lot of skepticism about this
We
card.
don't think this will be a very very strong card like Wolf Captain was for the past months.
So
We'll see.
we'll see. No choice. Darkwood Hermit. So this one is a bit expensive for his statistics, but the ability could be fun.
Yeah.
Not a great ability, but it's funny. I
think
think.
this is very good for the game that they try to introduce a lot of ability like this. This is really interesting for the game for deck builders to think about strategies.
You could play it like a theme about infection. So you will play a lot of creature with infect and this card on 4 to try to increase your creature.
This is a fun card.
But
I
it's
think
more fun than
this
serious.
yeah, this one has not a real future in competitive
top
deck, but it's quite fun.
Decay Splitters. Spider.
This one is very very good. I think.
Yeah, it's a great card. You will make card advantage because it's again a creature who make come into play. So you will play it. Your opponent never want to give it back to your hand with something like
Prone or
yeah,
every card that bounce.
Yeah, if you because you will each time you will play this card, for sure you will kill another creature on the battlefield. So you will have one block with 205 and infect one, and you will most often kill another creature.
Yeah.
So
and it's interesting to see that you also can target one of your own creature if you want to finish a Banshee to get it back with Atropos or things like that. This is very
tricky.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things with this card.
Darkwood Train. So now it's neutral creature. Again, it's really defensive way to play because it's 007 counter attack and new ability towering. That's defend your shooter or flying creature who are back. So
I think the devs really wanted to slow the game.
Yeah, to go on end game and not like now on.
They really want us to play the very strong creatures that we are not able to play for the moment because of Kiran and every
or rush deck and some mid deck. But yeah, they want that we have to go on end game and not only rush.
And I think that that players will play this kind of card just to
win time and have more resources to play a big monster. Yes. So I think we will not spend time on this flyer. It's just funny card. I think they have to create I don't know how to say it, but you have to they have to do 8 creature on even, 8 creature for necro, for inferno, so they have to build this kind of creature nobody care.
What's the name of the Bestian heroes that play neutral creatures?
Yes, God. Kragak. Yeah, you can play for all resources
Yeah,
for
very
free,
strong.
but no, I don't really think about this card.
Yeah.
So this card will introduce us the new ability, not ability, but the new kind of card. It's unique spell, so it will be unique epic spell.
That
And this
are
one is
very, very, very strong. So
very strong stuff. Yeah, so this one is a tutor. Like you have to take a unique creature to your hand. Now you will have the same to take your unique spell from your library to your hand.
Yeah.
So
I
this
think
is,
we will play this
yeah,
card
we will
in
play.
one or two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one or two. Lether Water Elemental.
Boy, this is a magic shooter.
Yeah,
Just
classic magic shooter.
not have a lot of things to say about it.
No.
It's quite good for
Yeah.
for a neutral creature, and if you want to play a lot of magic creatures, but
Not a great card, but
no,
it's playable. Not
yeah, you can play it. It's okay.
Greater Earth Elemental. This is a EV creature.
Yeah.
7 to play. You need 5 might, 2
And
magic.
it's only
Only 3
three
strength.
attack, so strength. So
Strength.
yeah, the design is really great, but I think this is the only thing that's great about this card. But
Something is the funny thing is about Earth's Heal and 9 HP because it will be quite impossible to kill this creature in one turn.
yeah,
But you can bounce it to
Yeah,
to the hand of your opponent, so it's not so great. It's too expensive.
Too expensive.
For 7 you have better thing to
For
play.
7, you want to kill your opponent
Yeah.
in the turn, so I don't think we'll play this card.
Void Keeper. So it's new ability again about banish creature. So at this moment, when a creature die, it go to your graveyard and you can take to your hand with some fortune or some
Creature like
creature.
Atropos.
Yes, like Atropos. And this one said that a creature who die will be banished, so it will be removed from the game for all your game. So it's new interesting ability, but again it's really a side deck strategy.
Yeah.
Not for.
Or if we have a lot of, I think that in a few years, if we still play this game, this is a card that we'll see a lot in decks because we will have some necro reanimator.
Reanimator or something like to reborn creature, and it will be interesting to banish all of them. But
for now, I don't think we'll be playing this card, but this card has a future.
Waterfall Guardian. So now we will speak about sanctuary creatures. It's another wall, but this one is one of the best wall in this extension.
Very annoying.
Yeah, really annoying, because again it's 015 like Necro's one, but it's hypnotized, so you will deal damage with your Ishuma hero.
And you'll force the creature to
stay here,
to stay on the same row and attack it instead of your other creatures.
And Anchored is a nice ability too, because you can't return to hand, so you will put it and it will not move from this place.
Either it dies, or no, you can't just deal with this creature by moving it. Or,
yeah, you just have to kill him. Not another way. So Naga.
This is exactly the same that the Necro shooter. So 2 to 5 for 3. This is a good card.
I think it's less interesting in this
Yeah, it's
Sanctuary
way
deck.
better in Necro than in Sanctuary, because in Sanctuary you really want to have some magic creatures,
Yes,
and
and you
this
have
one,
better shooters than this one.
yeah, you have shooters that can relocate creatures or do,
Or hypnotize this
yeah,
kind of creature.
yeah.
So I think this one will be not played.
Mm.
Another card for Sanctuary to destroy and win easily against OTK because
Yeah.
you will prevent resource gain from card and ability. So
The Haven OTK like Sandalphon
yes, and
will
that
not
one,
be able to
to make a
produce
lot
a
of
lot of,
resources at the beginning of the game and win fast.
yeah.
So
They'll have
to deal
to deal
with,
with this creature before
they start their combo and lock the game.
yeah.
So
It's interesting,
yeah, I think it's interesting
and it's a shooter, so
yes, but I think some people will play it in one or two
well, yeah,
exemplary.
two exemplary is good,
Yes.
I think. This one
New,
is great.
yeah, this one is tricky creature and we like it. So this new ability is that you can deploy it on one of your friendly creature and return this one to your hand. So you will, for example, play
How?
a POW. So it's death. The full name of POW.
Power the Seeker, I think.
Yes, it's Death Picker. So you will deal 3 damage to your opponent and place this one on your POW. You will return your
Power to
your
your
powers
hand.
to your hand, and you will play it next turn.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
2/5 honor 1, so I think
yeah,
this is way better than the shark we have
yes.
for 4
The,
resources.
the other one for 4 resources is 315, I think.
Yeah,
So 315. Yes, I think it's this, and honor 1. So this one is better. You need 2 on destiny and
yeah,
3 on might, but
mm,
it's quite interesting. You will save your melee creature who has dealt damage, so it's interesting to play it.
mm.
Shinje Warrior. So this one was introduced by MoMCards earlier. Interesting card too,
Yeah.
because you will most often make a card advantage.
Yeah.
Because
I think it will kill 2 creatures before it dies.
Yeah.
Almost every time. So
it's interesting creature to
and
play.
it's
It's magic again.
Magic, so
So it's on the way that Sanctuary play. I like this creature. We will see next time. And maybe it could be interesting just to play this one to save your Shinje warriors.
if he
If he
killed
already killed a creature and deployed it and locate again on the game. So we have to
and
deal
the
with
Sanctuary really needed some creatures that have defensive
defensive
ability. So
yeah.
Mm.
So it's interesting. So this one is a funny creature, not serious one, but really funny. By the way,
I think this is the kind of card that will kill some
Yeah,
good players, and those players will just
cry.
can deal with this.
Yes, because it's a lucky card.
It's a-
So to play it, you have to be 2/2/2. So it will be better on a classic hero like I don't remember. It's Yukiko.
maybe.
Yes, maybe Yukiko with 1/1/2, and this creature have an ability with totally luck.
Yeah, this I think for this creature to be really good, it's maybe this would be good if you didn't have to really hit hero. Only in attack. When this creature attack, you look at the enemy card.
But I think it will be maybe too much powerful
Yeah,
because I don't really know how it will work if you will look the full hand or only cards that you could play.
yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah, but you have to pay the costs of the
Yeah,
spell you want to play. So this is not so strong.
yeah, yeah, because of this, yeah. And you can see the new ability, Fortune Words.
Yeah,
So there is some way to to defend against Fortune, and the full text about Fortune Ward is that you prevent damage from Fortune, you can't be targeted by Fortune, and you prevent ability from Fortune too.
yeah,
So, for example, if this creature is on the battleground and you have some throne of on
yeah,
you,
yeah.
she will stay here and don't give a shit of the throne.
And
So
yeah,
it's pretty strong ability.
I think it's quite good against Obeteka and the defensive deck.
Yeah,
But
not this creature, but the ability
the
for sure.
ability.
String Singer.
Yeah, this one is good, I think.
Yeah, you speak about the artwork.
Yeah. This one
New.
is really good against all decks that want to play defensive. When it enters the battleground, you can return
Return.
a spell of fortune to its owner hand. So I think it's really good against Ariana and all OTK that.
Yeah, all player who play
And
some card like Altar of Shadow
yeah,
and the Earth, Earth, the
yeah,
shield from Earth. They want to win time, and you will say no, not this turn. Next, maybe.
and you can play it in OTK too. You can play this to return your own throne in your hand after it removed every creature
every
from the board.
creatures, and you
So
will play another fortune
yeah,
just
you will
after.
be
So
able to
it's
play some fortunes
completely,
after a throne with this card. So I think this is one
it's
of the best uncommon from the expansion.
yeah, it could be great to see this card return your own throne to your hand and play something like Wasteland.
Yeah, I don't know the name.
But it will be interesting to look at.
Yeah,
So it's the father of Kappa. We
yeah.
have the common one, now it's the uncommon. So for 4 it's a 3/3/6 fortune word, so now you can read the full text.
I think it's good. 336 for
It's
4. It's quite
yeah,
good
the original Kappa is 2/3/6 for
for 3.
3.
Yeah,
So this one is a bit expensive, but
but Fortune
fortune
Ward
word,
is
so
maybe worth it.
yeah, it's maybe worth it because you can deal easily with Reptilian
Yeah,
deck and maybe with OTK too, but I think OTK will definitively be
banished
destroyed,
from.
banished from the game. Only people who want to play fun with will play with. So maybe Fortune Ward will be less powerful. So now it's Bastion. No, it's the
Stronghold.
Stronghold. Yes, not the French word Bastion. So we will start with another wall. All faction have a new wall. This one is one of my favorite with Sanctuaries one because it's anchored, so you can people your opponent can't relocate or return to your hands this card. So it's really
Yeah,
strong
but
one and it's magic resist. So you have to deal with or to change row. And by the way, you can sacrifice for the altar of
yeah,
sacrifice
and
and
deal
deal
5
5
damage.
damage for only 2 mana cost.
Yeah, it's kind of good. Kind
It's
of good.
quite good, but it's defensive way and it's not the way to play stronghold.
Yeah, for now we
For
don't
now,
have a lot of
yeah,
defensive deck in Stronghold, so
you're not
we'll see.
here
I
to.
think this will be played, but the fact that you can't move it make this one. I
Yeah,
don't know. The opponent will easily counter this in early game,
yeah.
so
Just change row and
yeah, this one
this
can't move.
Bramble
So
Beast will stay here.
we'll
So
see if this is
yeah,
a good
play.
card.
So this is that we
7
call
HP.
a vanilla creature.
Yeah,
227,
7 HP. 7
no more.
HP for 3 resources is I think it's very good. It's a
Yeah, we speak about altar of sacrifice.
yeah.
This time it's again the same because you could deal 7
7 damage.
damage for
You
only
kill
4
everything.
resources, so you will kill everything, and it stay quite good.
Yeah,
Not the best creature, but it's really strong to kill him.
it has 2 of retaliation, so
Yeah,
it's a good. I think it's a good card.
it could be played. Yeah. Black Skull Center, so it's new shooter.
And it has Swift.
Yeah, Swift, so can attack and move in the same turn.
Yeah.
It's 3 might, 3 resources, only 2/1/3.
Yeah.
I don't
I
really like this creature.
No,
It's
3 HP is
yeah.
too low. I think
Yeah.
it dies on the power on a lot of things.
Yeah,
Really.
it's too much fragile.
Yeah.
Don't remember the
Fragile.
no, oh, maybe. So this one is more interesting. It's one more, but it's really interesting to play. It looks like a little Pow Death Seeker, but every turn because he will not die.
Yeah, and
So
it's quick attack, so you can do like a power. You can kill someone, you can kill a creature, and it has Swift, so you can do it, then
defense.
defend another row.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
This card could be played with a smart move.
Yeah.
It's really nice one. We will see for sure. So
this one was a
was a show.
yeah, one of the first.
Yeah, one of the first cards. Yeah, one of the first spoil from Ubisoft. It's another EV creature who cost 5 and 3/8.
I think this one would be great if it doesn't lose. If you didn't have to remove all enrage counter when you attack with it, because for 5 you expect more from a stronger creature than this. Even if it has 8 HPs, that are a lot.
Yeah.
To deal with.
I think you will prefer to have 6 HP, but hit at maybe 4 or 5 damage. Yeah. So this is
not a bad card because of 3/8
and Bloodthirst could be really good, but
not against every deck. Yeah. So there are a lot of decks that don't play creatures. I don't know. I don't know if we will be able to play this card if we have the room to play it in our decks.
So this is an epic creature from Stronghold. Cost 6, double attack, fear 4, and 306. Again, I don't really like this card because, like for the
I even prefer
the worm.
Yeah.
Because you will spend 6 resources, and you can only eat at 6. It's too much expensive.
Yeah.
And again, you have fear, who is really interesting, but you're not immune to retaliation. So you will eat opponent creature, and you will receive damage back. So I don't really like this card.
I think fear is too much defensive ability.
Yeah.
That do not fit with this kind of creatures that are here to end the game.
Yeah.
And but if you play this with the fortune of Stronghold cat, I don't know the name.
The unique fortune.
Apotheosis. I don't know if
yeah, Apotheosis. Yeah, you know the unique fortune from Stronghold. That's OTK game actually. So
maybe if you put it for free from your hand, it will be not as bad as.
Yeah, but I think you prefer the other creature with double attack, so I don't really like this one. So now the powerful kitten warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quick attack. You can deal O damage to your opponent for
Very
one.
strong.
The interesting point is you didn't need any point on might or magic or anything, so it's free creature. You can play it for with a zero everywhere. So
I don't know what they try to do with this
yeah,
card. Honestly,
I don't know.
I just don't understand it.
I think it's for humiliate people. You know, you're at 1 HP and your
Yeah.
opponent play Kitten Warrior, boost it
Why
from
not?
some spell and kill you with. Maybe there is something like a special achievement with
Maybe,
it.
maybe,
I
maybe.
think
I
it's
think
possible.
I think they could do
Could
this.
do this.
Introduce a
If you
new
kill your opponent with Kitten Warrior, you will win.
a
Maybe
pack,
maybe a pack.
a premium pack.
Next one, Black Skull Spellmasher. It's another card to destroy and crush OTK game and some defensive game
Yeah.
too, because he have a special effect when he will deal damage. No, not deal damage, only attack.
Right.
You just have to attack
You
and you
attack with
will
it, you
destroy
destroy an ongoing
ongoing
spell.
spell.
I think this is not quite bad regarding
This kind of ability.
the spell we have in this expansion.
Yeah,
There are a lot of ongoing spell.
yeah,
And,
there is too many
maybe we'll
play.
need to play this one in a one or two
Yeah,
example.
on hold. Yeah.
I think it's not so bad.
Black Skull Crusher, so any spell ward.
Yeah.
So this is definitively an amazing ability. If you play Magic, you could compare to X-Proof.
Yeah.
And this is just really, really, really
One
good.
of the best.
One of the best ability. Because it said, okay, so I can play ongoing spell on my creature, I can beat you, but you can't deal with your spell. You just have to put creature and hit him. So against defensive creature, it will be a pain in your ass to have this to deal with.
Yeah.
It's wow. I'm really happy that they introduced this
7
ability.
HP, so even with the
Even
creature,
yeah,
it's really hard to
it's
deal.
not only okay, I will play Death Seeker and kill him.
And
You will have
even
to.
if it is not targeted by spells, it cannot take damage
Yeah.
from spells that your opponent controls.
Yeah,
So
in fact, it's stronger than the magic ability.
you just have to deal with it with
With
creatures.
creatures. No, not another way.
Yeah.
Or fortune to bounce it, but to return to your opponent hand. But
You can deal
really
with it with fortunes.
yeah, fortunes or creature, but
No
spell,
spells.
no way. So now we will speak about event. We have 5 new event cards on this extension, this set. So the first of one is Day of the Sanctuary. It's look like one who exists right now.
Yeah.
But this one is more powerful because you will decide if you use it or not.
Yeah.
And it's not only on creature who enter the battlefield this turn. So this is a card who is typically made to protect your strong creature because you will spend one more resources, but you know that on the next turn this one will not die with something like
you are able to protect your dark assassins or every card that are really easy to destroy.
To kill, yeah.
So yes, I think it's kind of powerful event.
Yeah. This one for sure will be played a lot.
Yeah, I think.
So the next event will be Hailstorm.
I really like this one too.
So it's defensive event, but it could be good too. Yeah. So
for 4 resources, you can just inflict 1 damage to every creature, and you can see how it is with Nergal that is able to put 1 infect marker. This is strong, and this one before an attack could end up giving you
the
win.
fight.
Yeah, the win. You can kill 2 or 3 creatures on an attack move.
Yeah, on one row. So yeah, it's interesting, and this is typically an event that you could play on a control deck who will play not a lot of creature, and you will be sure that this event deserve your opponent.
Yeah,
He will not be
you can't
happy
use
to have this. He will never use it. So it's nice.
And
Play.
you see in Kiran on how spells are efficient to destroy your adversary. So this is like mot de lumière,
like Day of Light.
like Day of Light, just 1 damage less than Day of Light, but it can kill a lot of creatures.
It's World of Light.
Yeah, World of Light.
Yes, World of Light. My bad. So yeah, interesting event. Next one, I don't know which kind of deck could play with, but it's funny to see that.
It's a good event for deck builders to think about strategies, and why not?
Yeah, maybe it could be fun to play, and I don't really know
If
how to play it, but
if the game changes and we have to play a lot of very expensive card,
yeah,
this could be great to
increase your might.
yeah, to increase your might faster, and
Yeah.
that way you will be able to draw much faster.
Another interesting event, so Blind Arbiter. It's typically a card made to slow the way to play, because player can't play more than 3 cards, like you can read it. So some rush deck can't put on the battlefield more than 3 cards, and OTK will not able to draw a lot of cards during this turn and play them. So, and it's ongoing, so it's for free.
This is a kind of event that will, I think, destroy OTK. Not even if it wouldn't be played. OTK's player will fear this card, and
yeah,
they will just stop playing their decks just because of cards like that.
Sure. Next one, because we speak about OTK, it's definitively in this way. You will destroy opponent's hand and yours. It looked like the ability of the Inferno creature, who say that people can't have more than 6 cards on their hand, and it's quite the same. You have to spend 4 resources, deal 3 damage to yourself, and each player will discard card at random until they have 6 cards.
Yeah,
so
this is very strong, I think.
You just have to place this one on one exemplar, just one time on your event, and for sure, if you play against OTK, you will win with this card. It's really too much powerful against OTK. So now it's time to speak about the Fortune one.
So it's Haven Fortunes. This one is, I think, a really bad card. This is a card that allow you to heal your hero, but this kind of card just buys you a little more time, but that doesn't give you the win in any way. So
Yeah, I think it's not interesting to play a card who only gives you life point. If there is another thing, another effect, it could be interesting, like about a creature who heal you every of your turn. But typically, this Fortune will be played when you're so down, and you will lose
eventually.
So it's not interesting to play it. The next one is Event 2, so it's Sister Tents.
This one is not so bad, I think.
No, it could be interesting. You will make card disadvantage, but
Mm.
quality advantage, I think.
Mm.
So you will put a good card, creature card from your graveyard, like a Death Seeker, and you will put it on the top of your library.
Yeah.
So you just have to spend one more resources to draw with your hero, or wait the next turn and have it. So I think it's could be interesting to play it. You just need two on Destiny.
This is a really slow way of doing things,
Yeah,
but
sure,
but
sure.
yeah, it's not so good, not so bad to salvage some creatures that died, and you really want to have on
Again,
board. So
yeah, no, I think it's really interesting to test it. It's a great card. So now it's Avenger team on Strange in Numbers. Uh,
not a good card.
Again, it's the same. You only will win HP. You will heal your hero, but it doesn't make anything more. So I think it's not interesting to play it. You have the
But
fortune
it
from
costs 3.
yeah, it's three.
For 3, you can do a lot of things like
Better than this.
yeah.
For sure. So I don't like this card, but the artwork is really nice
Yeah.
with a lot of known creature and Sandalphon, maybe.
Yeah.
I think so. Yes. So now a rare. It's a rare fortune. So until your next turn, all enemies creature lose immune to retaliation. I don't I don't know how to speak about this card because
It has a really good cost.
yeah, it's not expensive, it's quite cheap. The effect look pretty nice, but
In a lot of cases, this
yeah,
will just do nothing.
yeah, I
You will
think
have this card in hand and
and say, okay, why am I playing this card? I don't need this, I need something better. So I don't think we will play with.
I think we will not have the room to play this kind of card in deck.
For sure. Okay, so this fortune is Inferno, so it's quite interesting because you just have to spend one of your point on fortune. Most of Inferno heroes already have 1 point here. Only Frias don't have.
Yeah,
So I think it's only Frias. So you can play it for free in a lot of deck.
but
It's
I think
cheap card.
it's less interesting than the one that already exists. That
Yeah,
just cost one more, and every time the opponent plays a card, he must discard a card.
yeah.
This one is one low, but
One less, but you have to make a choice between the three
yeah,
cards. Because between the three kind of cards.
Yeah.
Sorry. So next will be Inferno 2.
very nice.
Really nice art.
Yeah.
So until your next turn, player can't draw cards outside of their supply phase. It look like the creature card will make the
Yeah.
same. So this one is for 2 and 2 on Destiny.
I think this is not so great.
No, it's not for me. It's not playable.
Yeah, it's just until your next turn. If it was an ongoing fortune that lasts more than one turn, maybe it would
It will be
be
great, but now
yeah.
it's not interesting. I don't really like this one. Void Judgment. So banish all cards in all graveyard.
I think this is
So
good.
like we said before, it's a card who will be better and better with time because right now there is not a lot of card that you care if it's on graveyard, but in all case when you will play against necro deck who have fortune to take back card from their graveyard like spell or fortune, it will be interesting to banish them, but again it's side deck card, so maybe not on main deck, or it will depend about the meta game. So Void Rift.
This one is it's like Garant Purge. I don't know the French name for the English name for. So you look at the opponent's hand and you choose a card. That card and every copy of this card that the opponent owns are destroyed and put in graveyard. Even the ones that are in battlefield, on the battleground. So I think this is very expensive for the effect, but you will be able to crush decks that just
yeah, it's a flip coin card because it will totally depend what your opponent have on hand. For sure, it will be really strong if your opponent just played the fortune from Seria, and you will know that your opponent will have 4 times or 3 times the same card. But another way, it's too much flip coin. You can't deal with. You can't say, okay, so next turn I will play Void Rift and do this. You don't know that we will remove from his hand, so it's not so interesting. And you have to spend 5 resources to do that, so I'm not sure about this card. Necros one. So this is Fortune for 2. You need 2 on Destiny. It's a card who make
even worse than the Haven one that heal your hero.
Yeah, so you have to make card disadvantage.
You have to destroy one creature and you have to discard
play
this
a card.
So this is 2 cards for only 3 damage healed from your hero. So I don't think we'll be able to play this card.
Clearly not interesting. Rite of Necrotic Restoration. Again, you have to destroy your own card to heal another one. It's a little bit better than the last one, but quite not interesting.
No.
So
card disadvantage will make you lose.
For sure. So I will not play this for sure. This one is really interesting.
Yeah.
It's when you read it for the first time, you can say, okay, why I will play a card to remove a great creature or something like that from my deck and to put it on my graveyard. I would like to draw this card, not to remove it. But it's definitively a tricky card because when you play Atropos and other kind of fortune that simply reanimate, reborn your creature, it could be a really good combo. We will see the next fortune is perfect to go with this. So I will make the transition. So Seria's Last Order.
Yeah, this is a card that really look like the fortunes
from Stronghold.
Seria's
Legion.
Yeah, Legion Seria's. So you'll be able to take back a creature that is in your graveyard and put it back on the battlefield. Then this card will be able to attack. Then you'll have to banish it. So this is really great with the card we saw before, because you can put an Atropos or everything you need.
A really strong creature.
Yeah, or a Banshee if you want.
Banshee or the Ghost Dragon.
Yeah, everything that it's very hard or have an effect that you really want to do. So I think this is a good card. The 2 cards are really great.
Are great together, and this Seria Last Orders is less powerful than the Seria's Legion, but it's not unique. You can play it 4 times. So
maybe not 4, but
maybe not 4 because you
2
have
or 3, maybe.
But you for sure with 3 or 4 of this card, you will have most often on your hand, and you will play it, and you can do a lot of nice tricks with Banshee and Atropos.
You can build a deck around those cards.
Yeah.
This is a thing that we were not able to do with only one Saria Legend.
Yeah, so, but with this card, some great deck builder will do for sure some really interesting deck to see. Now, neutral fortune. So we have some fortune to
I
increase
don't understand this
might,
card.
but they do 3 different fortune who do the same.
Yeah.
You know, it was on the basic deck.
Yeah.
But this one is okay. So
All of them in one.
Yes, people don't want to play our fortune, so we will make a new one with all of 3 in it
Yeah, but
together.
four resources.
Yes, 4 resources is too much
Who
expensive.
want to spend 4 resources to just do
That.
nothing?
Yeah.
I don't understand the interest of such
No,
card.
there is no interest about this. And in another way, you will most often don't play might and spell and
Yes.
fortune, so you don't need to increase all of these statistics.
I think it would have been a good card if we could increase three
in
and
which
you
of,
choose
and you choose between the 3
might
yeah.
or 3 magic or 2 might and 1 magic.
In this way, it could be interesting,
Yeah.
but not like that.
No, like this is not playable.
So Forgotten Cave.
I really like this
Yeah,
one.
same for me.
Yeah.
Because it looked like the fortune.
The one that costs 4 and make you draw
3 cards for 4.
This is a way to make card advantage and to see more cards. And
it's less expensive than the other one because it's one resource less, and you need only 2 on Destiny.
Yeah.
So with the basic hero like Garin or Seria, you will play it and you don't need to spend a turn on your Destiny. So it's quite interesting to play. Revised tactics. So
I don't understand this one either.
I think this one is built for people who play side deck on their home deck. So, but it's strange.
If you make some if you are not really sure about your deck building skills, this is the kind of card that you can play in one exemplar. But I really don't think that we will play this.
So okay, for 1 resources you will draw 1 card, so it's a cantrip, but you will have to remove 3 cards from your deck, and if your deck is quite good, you need all of them. You don't have cards that you want to remove from the game, so you don't need it.
I think this is useless.
Yeah.
You will have to play more useless card to counter your useless
card. Yes.
I don't understand the interest.
Goldmine, what interesting card.
Yeah. This one will be played for sure. I really like this card.
Yeah.
So for 2, you increase your resources production by 1.
So it's like the drop 1 on Heaven.
Yeah.
Quester.
This is like a caster that allows you to have more resources on the next turn.
Yeah, but it's not a creature, so you will keep it every time.
Yeah.
And it's not ongoing fortune, so your opponent can't destroy it.
This is
it forever. When you play it, you increase your resources forever.
Yeah, this is the Naga Tactician that
yes,
does the same.
Like the Naga Tactician.
I really liked this card, Naga Tactician, but I didn't really make a good deck with this card, and I think this fortune will make things better, easier to do some ramp. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like on Magic deck when you ramp, you increase your resources more faster and faster, and you
play
could
a
play
lot of
really
big cards that are really annoying in early game for your opponent to deal with.
Yeah. Altar of Wishes. So you reveal the top card of your library. If you meet its level requirement, play it for free.
Really great card.
This one is clearly a good card too.
Yeah.
Because if you play some event like Mercenary Week,
yeah, you can see what's on top of your library. Yeah. So with this card, you can play for almost for free some really great cards that are expensive and that you would not be able to.
And it will be the same with all the fortunes that already exist, like Altar of Destruction,
Yeah,
or
you
all the
put back some
when
card
you
from
put,
your
yeah,
hand, and
when
then
you
you put
on the bottom,
yeah,
on the top of your library.
yeah, and then
So
you
you
play it
will
for
deal
free.
it and play it for free just after.
Yeah.
It's quite a great card. It make card disadvantage, but the strongest, the strong of this, yeah, the strong of this card is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. You can if you draw you reveal a spell on
Yeah,
mercenaries. You can play this to play the spells and
have a new
a
card
new card that
on the
enable
top of your deck. Yeah,
your mercenaries. So I really think this is a great card.
this one, yeah, for sure. Turncoats. So decrease both player resources production by 1. It's typically an ability that you would like to play on a rush deck.
Yeah, on aggressive deck and
Yeah, to slow
slow your opponents so that they can't
yeah,
play you a lot of great cards
that destroy your creature.
yeah.
But the problem is you decrease your own resources, so
I don't think this
I
is the
don't
problem.
think
The real problem
yeah,
of the card is that it costs 2.
yeah.
And in a rush deck, in an aggressive deck,
You can't do, yeah,
you don't have 2 resources.
resources
You
to
have to play
spend.
more creatures, more creatures. So this is the kind of card that you will not be able to play
Yeah,
and make a lot of pressure on your adversary.
yeah.
So
Maybe they need something like 0 resources, but you have to spend 5 HP or something like
yeah,
that. It will
this
be great.
yeah, I think
But on this way, you have to spend resources, and for the same cost, you have Dark Assassin
yeah,
or a lot of creatures that
this is a
eat
lot
a
of
lot.
pressure that is I think
So,
better than a card like this.
yeah,
Mm.
it's a shame because it could be interesting to play on
Maybe it
this
will be
way.
played, but not in. I don't think it will be really efficient in a rush
Rush
deck.
deck, yeah. All of Fortune. So now it's Sanctuary time. This is a great card.
If you play Magic,
Yeah,
this is the kind of card that you really like to have in your deck. You can look at the top 3 cards of your library and choose one of them that you put in your hand, and the 2 other you put on the bottom of your library. So you just keep what you really need at the moment.
it's
So
it look like the event,
yeah,
for 5.
but only for
It's
1.
for 5, and you have the same effect. And this one is only for 1, and it's common. So I think a lot of people
And
on Sanctuary will play it.
yeah, and this is often you are on a turn 1 and you have nothing to do.
Yeah,
So this is the kind of card that even on turn 1 is really great to.
yeah. You will cantrip, and you will
You will
yeah,
you will set apart some cards that you don't really need against the opponent that you are
yeah.
against. So
It's a great card. Scrying Pool. So we already know the heart from a long time,
mm,
but not the effect. So now it's done. Um, it's funny to see this card just after this one.
yeah,
It costs 1 more, and you will not drawing. You will see more cards because you will look at 5 cards,
but you will
but
not
you
be
will not
able
put
to.
one of them on your hand.
And you will not
So
be able to set apart some cards that you don't
yeah,
want to have. So this is way less interesting that
I don't like this card because you will look the top 5, and in fact you will know if you will win or lose the game,
yeah,
but this card will don't have a really efficient effect on the game. You will just know your future,
yeah,
and no more. Spy report. It's a spy. I
yeah.
think the name is
I think
good.
this is not so bad because when you play it, you draw a card, so you just lose
Yeah,
2 resources.
you can trip for 2.
Yeah,
So
and
you spy all the deck of your opponent.
yeah, if you play some cards that destroy specific cards and this kind of stuff, I think this is great.
I think you will play it on some special deck.
Yeah,
homemade
Yeah.
with a special strategy and you need to know what your opponent will play against you.
And
But
even if in the near future this card is not played, that doesn't mean that it will never be played, because this kind of card can be really annoying in a
sorry,
if you are able to see what what
opponent
our
will
opponent will like
play.
to do,
Yeah.
could be great.
So battle trance.
Alors, this is really good
Sorry.
with the previous fortune we saw, that allows you to play for free some cards that are on the top of
On
your
the top,
library,
yeah.
because you just search for anything in your deck and put it on the top of your library.
Yeah.
This is really a great card, and you can play this, then use the ability of your hero to draw the card that you put.
Yeah, it's a tutor. We already have tutor, but right now there is one tutor for each kind of card. So you will spend 3 resources to have one creature or to have one fortune or one spell on your hand. This one is one less expensive. You don't put the card on your hand, but you can take everything you want, and you don't have to show but you have it on the top of your deck. But
Yeah.
but it's more efficient because you don't have to take just one kind of card.
Yeah.
So I think it could be a great card to play again, control deck.
And especially with the new unique spells that
Yeah.
we'll see later.
For sure, you must have to take this card on the
Yeah.
top of your deck for next turn.
Yeah, voilà, it's really great, I think.
So now it's Stronghold Fortune. So for 3 resources, you will increase by 2 level your might. I I don't have anything to say about this. It's like the previous one, and it's not
3
interesting.
resources is way too expensive.
It's too much expensive.
For 1, it could be really great, but for 3,
It's too much.
yeah.
It's too much. Stampede. So this card is quite good on Keltor Rush and this kind of deck because you have to deploy 2 creatures on the same turn, but I think it's not really a problem when you have Vulture. When you have this kind of card for free, you can play this 3/6 for only 1 or maybe 0 resources. So you will deploy 2 creatures, and after that, for 2 resources, you can deal 3 damage to enemy. So it's a great card, but you will not play it on 4 exemplar because it's too much flip coin, maybe something like that.
It's too random.
Yes, but
I think this is why they created Kitten Warriors. So that you're
yeah,
sure
you can play for
play 2 creatures if you have some Kitten Warriors in your deck.
for sure. So next, it's Blood of my Tribe. Until your next turn, whenever a friendly creature dies, increase your might by 1.
This is great to see that they create some cards that cost 0
Yeah, 0
resources. But if this card does nothing like
you
this
don't
one,
need it.
it's just useless.
Yes, there is not a lot of interest.
This is a card that have been made for the existing creatures that strength is equal to your might.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So this creature will get insane with this type of card, but I don't think this is really efficient.
No, not really efficient. So now we will speak about the hero, the new one. So this one is the Haven one.
Yeah.
All of the new hero are 1/1/1, and there is a new mix about kind of spells that they could cast.
Yeah.
So now we have Fire and Light
This
on
is great.
Heaven, and this is great for rush deck and
This is a
control
new.
deck too.
This is a new Kieran.
Yes, this is a new Kieran, because you could play a lot of ship spell who make a lot of damage and play your creature like Wolf Captain, for example.
Yeah.
About the new ability, who cost 6.
This is not so bad, I
No,
think.
it's not bad. I think it's a bit expensive, but it's normal. On another way, you will only play the ability each turn, so
And this is very often when you play Haven, you are in a situation where you have a lot of creature and your opponent have a lot of creatures too, and this is kind of locked. And this kind of ability can make
give
you
you the
win.
win.
Yeah,
Sure.
if you can heal all your creatures at the same time, I think this is a great ability, a
Yeah,
late game
yeah,
ability.
late game ability. You will not spend it often, but when you will use it, for sure,
Yeah,
it will be more efficient.
yeah,
So it's a good new hero that I'm exciting to try to play with.
Yeah.
Now, Damiria, Color of Madness. So it's Inferno with Earths. So
Earth and fire.
yeah, first time Earths on Inferno. The ability look like you would like to play a mill deck,
Yeah.
because you will look your opponent hand and remove from a game spell or fortune card and all the other card with the same name from hand. It's it's a bit expensive
Yeah, I
ability.
don't think this is quite as good as the one we commented before,
Yeah,
but
just before.
the fact that the hero has Earth magic is really interesting for control players that just want to slow the game and play a lot of
Yeah, because of
spells that
chilled earths and
yeah.
all the area effect,
Yeah.
like earthquake and the others.
This is I think this is a quite defensive hero that a control hero.
Yes, so we will see if mill deck could exist with the new card that counter OTK, because mill and OTK are not so far about the way to build them and to kill your opponent. Now the new Necro with fire and dark magic. So
this is great to have some fire
yes.
in Necro, I guess.
Yes, it could be interesting to play it.
Fireballs are very
Great
strong.
card. And this one about his ability. So the ability is quite nice, but there is too much condition for me. You have to return a card who died just during your opponent turn. So you will not able to reborn, to play again. For example, your Death Seeker that you played on turn 4, when you will be on turn 8. You just have to play efficient creature, and she have to die during your opponent turn. So it's not a great ability. It's nice, sometimes it will help you, but for example, with Banshee, you will have to spend 12 resources to play back your creature.
I think this is a bit too much expensive to be really strong. I think this is the kind of ability that help you win a game that you already won.
Yeah.
Because of the cost. This is too much
expensive. Noboru. So this is new sanctuary hero with light and darkness. So this spell, this kind of spell are great to play. I really like them.
It's really interesting.
Things is about ability.
Yeah, this ability is really a pain in the ass for the opponent. I think you can relocate any of targeted enemy creature to a battleground position. So this is the effect of every sanctuary card to relocate. But whenever you want, you don't have to
draw it.
To draw it, yeah.
most often I think you will play noble like a rush deck.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem when you play Sanctuary Rush is your opponent will be at maybe 3 or 4 HP, and you will pray a lot to draw the card who will relocate your creature, and you will win.
Yeah.
This time you don't need to draw it. Your hero can do it. You just have to wait turn 6, but when you will
If you
you will
control
win.
the game, if you have some creatures on the board, this is the kind of ability that clearly make you win the game. You just you kill some creatures, or you just pass through. This is great.
It's expensive, but I think it's really difficult to balance this ability. If it was something like 4, you will play for sure every turn this ability, just because you can control the whole battleground. So they have to make this ability expensive, but not too much too. So I think it's quite hard to balance it. But when you will have creature against creature and you play rush, this ability will give you the win. So I think it's a great hero to play. And in the same way, light school, light spell give you a really powerful spell for the beginning of the play, for starting game, because you have a great spell at 2 and 3, and even at 4. Zardok, so now it's Stronghold hero with light and hearts.
I think this is my
Favorite
new
ability.
heroes.
Yeah.
From to have light in Stronghold is really insane, because you'll be able to play the spells that make Kieran so strong for now. So I think this is really strong. Given that that he moreover it has a great ability. Is you can put swift and charge to one of your creature until end of turn.
So you will kill most often 2 creatures for 6.
Yeah, for 6 you just move your creature and
On
kill
the
other
kill
player,
both.
or kill 2 creatures. I think this is really strong.
Yeah. So now we will speak about the spell. So first of them are Her.
Very strong spell, I think, this one.
Yeah, it's very interesting to play because you just need 2 points on magic.
Yeah, if you
and you deal 4 damage to one target, so it's
compared to lightning that already exists. It's 4 magic and
4
resources to play, and
to make 6 and
to deal 6 damage. This one is 4 damage, so
it will 2 less, but
it will kill a lot of creatures.
Yeah.
And for only 3 resources, I think this is a really good spell.
It's a really good spell that you don't need to how to say it, to commit you on the magic way, because you just have to spend 2 points, no more, and you will deal 4 damage. So
we'll deal with very lot of creatures, and even strong creatures that already have taken damage. So yeah, really good spell.
One guess.
So is great too.
Yeah, it looked like one card who already exists, who do the same for 2 resources.
Yeah.
And you already need 3 on magic.
Yeah.
But this one deal damage too.
Yeah.
So
you can do some pretty
nice
tricks, I think, with this card. You just relocate an enemy creature, so you can kill the opponent, or you can kill 1, 2, or 3 creatures just with this.
And yes, and it deal 1 damage to
every
this one and all adjacent creatures. So it could be a great spell to play. I don't know which hero could play it for best, but I think we will play it. So let
is
me
the first.
introduce the first unique spell that they do. So it's from air and 4 resources. You will relocate a target enemy creature, and you can do it how many times you want. So you can relocate all creature of your opponent if you
Yeah,
want,
it's
and make the battlefield like you want
yeah.
just
You
before
you
attack.
just with this card. This is the kind of card that uh,
It's if you
you
have
just
creature on the
you
battlefield,
just win with this card.
yes,
Instantly win.
yeah, it look like if you have 4 creature on your battlefield, won the game. It's
Yeah, it's
kind
like
of.
that. I think you just kill 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures, then do 3 damage to opponent. I think this is really
It
great.
could be you can do insane tricks with.
And it's only for 4, so
Yes, only 4
it's
resources.
it's the resources cost of fireballs. This
Yeah,
is really easy to.
it's cheap.
It's really cheap,
It's
really
really
easy
cheap
to.
for this effect.
Yeah.
So now we are on darkness. We will see a lot of ongoing spell
Yeah.
because of Nantaro Chandler, for sure.
Mm.
So this spell is not interesting.
No.
You have to spend 3 resources, put it on your opponent creature, and he will take one. The hero will take 1 damage each of his turn. So it's
This is
quite
slow, very
expensive. It's
slow,
really slow. Yeah.
and the opponent can deal with it very easily. So
You just have to to destroy his creature or
most you will most likely do nothing
yeah,
because this
deal
do
only 1 damage. So I think you spend too much resources to deal only
yeah
1 damage each turn. If you compare, for example, with Inferno creature, the epic one who were from Void
okay
Rising,
yeah
um,
you just play this play
this
a creature is just way better
than this spell, and
losing
for the
some
same
time.
cost.
Yeah.
so, so now it's intimidation. It look like Altar of Silence and this kind of card, and it's interesting to play it with the new hero who have Darkness and Fire
Yeah.
School, because you will say to your opponent, okay, this turn you will don't deal damage to me, and you have to move your creature if you want to deal damage. So if you put your creature on a setup that you could play Fireball next turn, it's great for you, and if it didn't move creature, it will not spend damage to you. So in both cases, you're the
Yeah.
winner in this
This
situation.
is interesting, but it's the opponent just have to play a power death seeker to counter the effect
Yeah,
of this spell. So I don't know. It's really great.
but it's only 2 resources, and you can make you can win sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think it's interesting. So the next unique spell.
It's I I like this spell. This is I think it's balanced. It's
Yeah,
so this is a slow spell that you will play when you don't have the advantage in game. But this is the kind of spell that helps you gain the advantage.
it's a,
Every turn you can destroy a creature, but this creature have
one turn
1 turn to
to
live and deal damage to you. So this is not really
powerful, but
insane,
yeah,
but it's kind of great.
yeah. If the game make time to finish, for sure you will take advantage about this card, because it's the same cost than the spell in darkness who destroy 1 creature, but you will have this card return to your hand each turn. So you can make a lot of card advantage with. So now Earth's spell. So this one give Anchored to a creature. I think it's quite interesting because it's only 1 magic point and only 1
Yeah,
resource. It can be played on your creature or your opponent creature. It depends about your deck, about the situation, about a lot of things.
yeah,
But Anchored is a pretty nice new ability.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of things to do with this ability, and we'll see. I think we'll see some pretty things with this
Yes.
kind of card.
Sylvan Ambrose. So it's an ongoing spell for creature. There is not a lot of things to say. It look like some existent ongoing spell
Regeneration.
who give regenerate to a creature. It's not so expensive, but ongoing spell on creature are one of the worst kind of cards you can play.
Yeah.
You,
Even if it boosts your mental
yes,
gender.
for sure, because your opponent only have to destroy the creature and you will lose all of your cards.
Yeah, you lose two
So
cards for one.
for one you will lose two cards, so it's card disadvantage. Some cards are good when they increase your strength and that you can deal damage and kill one creature, for example, but not in this kind of ongoing spell. So next unique spell, the Might of Nature.
This is I like this
Yeah.
spell. It makes your melee creatures really annoying.
Yes.
So they receive half damage, one down. So it's like they are
magic resist.
Magic resist,
but it's
from
the same
everything.
for fight damage.
Yeah.
So if a creature hits yours melee at 5, they will receive only 2 damage.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite good for a lot of deck.
This is really annoying. This isn't the kind of spell that make you win really fast, but
it gives you a big advantage.
Yeah, a really big advantage, I think. But it's only melee creatures that are.
Yeah, well, who take benefit of this card.
Yeah.
Next one.
I really love this card.
Yeah, it's really funny because you don't need to spend a lot of point on magic, so it's only one resource, and everyone take one.
Every creature takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
So I think Stronghold will hate this card.
Yeah.
This is really good.
It could be you can do a lot of tricks with, because like we said
attack.
before, for example, the ability of Nergal to put 1 infect damage help you to kill all creatures that have just 1 life more than the strength of your creature.
Yeah.
And this one will do the same on all row.
Yeah.
So you can win a fight. It's like when you play weak mercenary weak.
Yeah, mercenary.
You spend 3 damage. You spend 3 resources. Sorry.
To
make 1 more damage on all creature.
Yeah.
So if your creature have more than 1 life, this spell is better.
Yeah.
So
it's only 1.
And it's only 1 resources, and you're sure about the effect. Fury Rage. So it's an ongoing spell on creature.
So it boosts 1.
1 strange and Berserk. So your creature will be able to attack alone each turn. So you lost control about your creature.
But it gains some strength. I think this is the kind of spell that you can cast on your creatures and on your opponent's creatures.
It's defensive and offensive spell at the same time.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I don't think this is a really good spell.
No, it's too much expensive for the effect. It's not really interesting. So next unique spell.
One of the most powerful unique spell, I think.
I don't know why they do this card. It looks like they were on a party and totally drunk and say, okay guys, let's do something totally crazy. Make this one. So
luckily for us, this is unique. You can play this more than once. And,
yes, but now that Necro have fire on one of his heroes, he can play it 5 times in the game. And the first time you can play it, when you will have only 3 points on magic, you will deal 6 damage for 4 resources.
To
It's
every
to
creature.
every creature.
This is
It's
insane.
completely insane. It's amazing to do that. So
This is a kind of card that we will really need to
yes,
open very fast in our
for sure.
in
If
our
you want to
packs.
play control deck,
Yeah.
you will have it for sure.
Mm.
So another spell, ongoing creature.
Completely useless.
Yeah, I think we don't have to speak about it.
Yeah,
Preemptive
preemptive strike
strike.
is an ability that is not so bad, but that doesn't really do something. So it's
Yeah.
really easy to counter this ability. So I don't think this is
No,
really
it's not interesting. Resolute Stand, so another ongoing permanent. This one is for all of your creatures.
And it's permanent.
It's permanent.
I like this card.
Yeah, this card could be great on a Retelling
Yeah.
kind of game. But I don't know if it's really strong.
I think this is
but
the kind of card that you play in 1 or 2 exemplar in
yeah,
deck.
no
And
more.
it's not really bad. It's not. It's clearly not very strong, but not bad either.
Yeah. So Light of Tomorrow, unique spell, ongoing, permanent. So you will have this effect
Every
all
turn.
of your turn, and you will take back a non-unique creature at random from your graveyard to your hand. So
Card
it's
advantage.
really great card advantage. If your opponent don't destroy this card fast, you will win for sure.
Yeah.
Because each turn you will take back one more card from your graveyard to your hand, and
This means you can just send your creatures to die every
yes,
turn and just put more creatures than him
and win the game. But
yeah.
this way, it's a really interesting card to play too.
You can have some banshees or
Yes.
no it's light.
It's light, so there is no hero,
Power
not
Death
necro, but
Seeker.
Death Sticker.
Death Seeker is really great
If you don't have a lot of creatures on
Yeah.
your graveyard, you will take back your Death Seeker most often, and it's completely insane.
Yeah.
Minor Recall. So now we are on Primordial Spell. Return target ongoing spell or fortune to its end. It's another way to beat.
I can't understand why
They do
make
that.
some spells that deal with spells of fortune only in
Primal spell.
Yeah, I can't understand why they do not
I
put
think it's
this.
about the storyline. You will not see something like heal your creature
In
on
fire.
fire, for example.
Yeah, but it's useless to have more of this kind of
Yeah.
card.
Yes,
We have at least 4 cards that do
the same effect.
this kind of effect in this
Yeah, but
magic.
this one is more polyvalent because you can
Yeah.
Return to
Yes, but
his hand
it's polyvalent,
spell and fortune.
but you just give back the
the card, so it's card disadvantage. You just win time.
Yeah.
But this one could be interesting because you can do on your own spell. So you can put some fortune, like Throne of Renew.
You can
spend 3, return your throne onto your hand. You can do the same about some special effect.
This is more tricky than.
It's really tricky, but it's a bit expensive to be tricky because you will spend with a lot of cards. You will spend maybe 3 resources to play it and 3 to take back to your hand. I'm not sure. The first reason of this card is to destroy OTK, but I think with the event that we already saw, it's enough.
Yeah.
We will not see a lot of OTK more, so you will not play this.
Most likely.
Yeah. Fate Twister. Look at your opponent's hand and choose non-unique fortune card and play it. So it's the same than the Spell Twister, or I think it's Spell Twister, yes. But now it's on fortune, so
Why not?
Why not? Some people ask to have this card. I saw on the French forum some people who would like to have a Fate Twister too, and now it's done, so we will see what it will do. And the Primal Spell unique, so it's again permanent, Enchant Row. It's really interesting. It's a bit slow, but again, it's really a really great
You
card.
just prevent all damage from all creature to stay alive if they attack in a row. So
Yeah.
I don't know if this is really a good spell, but it's interesting to.
I really like it because it's only work on enemies creature.
Yeah.
So you can put one big creature on a lane, put this ongoing spell on the same row, and your opponent can't deal with. He will have to spend a lot of cards to do something.
Yeah.
And if your opponent play something like a slow deck, you will win one line. So I think it's interesting to in a lot of kind of deck it could be interesting.
Yeah.
Ice Shell. So another ongoing spell for creature, but this one is interesting because it's gain anchored, like we said before on the art spell. It could be quite interesting, and on the second hand, you prevent all damage for the next time on this creature. So
it's not so bad.
It's really good for only one resource to protect from one spell or one attack your biggest creature, for example, or some of your key cards.
This is not so bad.
No, it's a great card for only one.
You can put it on a Dark Assassin.
For example, yes, and save it. I think it's really nice to play it. And again, you can play on your opponent if you want to anchor it one creature on a specific line. It could be interesting to do. So another ongoing row spell.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
Every time the opponent will deploy or relocate a creature to the row of this spell,
or move it.
Yeah,
Just move.
Just this creature takes 2 damage. So this is a great control card that Sanctuary decks will most likely play.
For sure, on this row, you will never have any Death Seeker power.
Yeah,
because you will die instantly. So it could be great, and you can make some insane tricks with Ishuma. If you play one creature with Hypnotize on this line and put this ongoing spell on the same row, you can deal up to 6 damage to a creature who will be there. So it's definitely insane damage on this row. After it's 3 resources and 3 on magic. I think it's balanced spell. It's not too much expensive. It's really great.
Yeah.
And I think maybe the best card of the set, of this set, unique ongoing permanent that give all your creature +1 strength and the fortune wards. So
there are
what to say?
Really a lot of things to do with this card.
Yeah.
And the one we found, which is maybe the most
stupid
yes,
and
most
insane
strong is to play this card, then to do a throne.
Renew,
yeah, you just instantly return every card of your opponent in his hand, and you just return this card to your hand. All your creatures
will stay there.
Will stay on the board because of Fortune Ward, and this is great.
This is totally insane. It's
and even if you don't play the throne, this is a card that allow all your creature to hit one more damage. Yeah, to do one more damage.
It's a no, sorry, it's a mercenary weak, but permanent and free.
Yeah.
You just have to spend 1 time 3 resources, and for all the game, all of your creature will win +1 strength.
This is most likely one of the biggest.
It's clearly one of the best card of this set.
Okay,
So that
is
was
it.
the last one. This is it.
We hope that you understand us rather well.
Yes, so like you could imagine, we are not English. We try to do our best to to, to explain to you what we think about this card, about this new set.
We most likely try we will try to do something in English so everybody can understand.
Yeah, it's because we would like that the international community could take benefit from all the work we do on MoMCards. So we try hard to to speak in English, to make you some video like that, and to do article too, that to give you all the same information.
Same content. Yes.
So
thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching, and give back your idea about this video. What do you think? If you would like, maybe prefer to have some subtitle or this kind of thing. And thank you for watching.
Thank you.